So Rabbi Avram started telling us that how does one strengthen his bitachon? One strengthens his bitachon through tefillah. Because through tefillah, where a person internalizes and realizes the fact that everything that happens in this world is from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and only HaKadosh Baruch Hu can save him or cause him to chas v'shalom be part of that terrible event. And when a person internalizes this, that strengthens a person's bitachon in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that everything is from him. He was singing to Hashem, was calling out to Hashem, and that's how he was saved. We see many times that David HaMelech says these Lashonis. As the pasuk itself in Devarim says, and actually this is one of the obligations that the Torah gives us. The Torah says, in other words, when a person finds himself in a situation that he needs help, how? Through blowing chatzotzes. What are these chatzotzes? The idea of the chatzotzes was that people should turn to Hashem and do tshuva. Achgam, says the Rabbi Avram. So we have the internal idea, a person who has bitachon HaKadosh Baruch Hu, because he built up his bitachon, and he learned bitachon, and he trained in bitachon, and he practiced in bitachon. And then on the chitzonius side, he's also doing tefillah, which Rabbi Avram told us is strengthening one's bitachon. Says the Rabbi Avram, still a person should not, just like the Rabbi Bachi told us, should not intentionally put himself in danger. In other words, a person should not decide, I'm going to walk off a cliff because look, I have bitachon, I'm davening, I'm strengthening my bitachon, now I should walk off a cliff. No, a person needs to try and watch himself and be careful. The same Torah that tells us Ani Omes V'Achaya, I Hashem am the only one who makes people live or die. The same Torah says that a person that builds a house and he has a rooftop where people can walk, he has to build a gate. In other words, we see that Torah says, I want you to try and protect your life that I have given you. Even though on the one hand the pasuk says I am the one that makes people sick and I'm the one that heals them. In Enema, the pasuk says, if someone causes another person harm, that person has to pay for it. Wait a second, what happens? Isn't it from Hashem? But Adarab, we see this distinction that even though HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one that does everything, and even though we as Bali Bitachon internalize that idea and we strengthen that idea with tefillah, yet HaKadosh Baruch Hu expects us to try and do our best to protect ourselves. And even though, just like we just mentioned, before we go out to the Milchama, we must blow with chatzotzes so we can remind ourselves to daven and to do tshuva and to have bitachon HaKadosh Baruch Hu. At the same time, the pasuk says, Shema Yisrael atem kirev mayom l'Milchama le'vechem al'erech levavchem. We see that the Torah tells us how to run a milchama. You have to put people in front, you have to put generals, and then you have to go and surround the city, and so forth and so forth. So we see on the one hand, we see that we have to rely on bitachon, and bitachon is the tool that will bring us salvation. It's the tool that will bring us and achieve for us the goal that we're trying to achieve. And at the same time, the Torah expects from us to do our best. In other words, what we would call Have a wonderful day.